Welcome to Fallout Thursday. We're going to the Institute finally today. Today's the big day. I don't think we can progress with dance anymore without doing this. We also need to get X688. And we can't do that obviously without going into the Institute. I don't know how I'm going to juggle this, but we will see. All right, Sturgis, I'm ready.
Everything looks good on my end.
Yep.
You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Absolutely.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
He won't look at me, so that's very worrisome. Okay. Oh, that's right. We don't go in with Dance. We don't go in with Dance. We're going in ourselves. Bye, Dance!
Okay. Hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam.
That's loud.
By the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to.
Yep.
Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Oh! I don't think I've ever seen that tube wiggling around. So, okay, we can't punch Father immediately and leave. We have to actually engage with Father. Elder Maxon actually doesn't like it if you just go in and say, you know, screw you and leave. He doesn't like that. Let's go ahead and pop this guy in. Look at us being espionage. I always forget what it's called. Network scanner. I just can't believe that they wouldn't immediately block this. But I guess they don't foresee me coming in here. Okay. So yeah, this is where you come in with the Institute. This pipe here. This is actually a door. I love that about that. I love that about that. Okay. All right. Hello, Father. Let's get this over with. Hello.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
I am.
I'm known as Father.
Yep.
The Institute is under my guidance.
Yep.
I know why you're here.
Yep.
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
My son, Sean.
Please, step into the elevator.
Okay. My son, Sean. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, when I first played this game, this part did make me excited because I'm like
only imagine what you've heard,
seeing the inside
what
of the
you
Institute.
think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Oh, now he stopped stalking. Okay. My son! Hello, Sean. Can you just, like, go in? No. Requires a key? No. Hello, Sean. So, yeah, what ending are you... I don't want to say that. That's a leading question. What have you done in Nuka World? Did you know there were multiple endings to it? And what are you doing? Because honestly, it doesn't make it obvious that there's multiple endings. I don't think.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Help me, help me.
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, honey? What do you want me to do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Stranger, stranger!
Who is Father?
Your father's
Where
dead.
is he?
Father? Father, help me!
Your father's
He's trying to
dead.
take me. Father? Father, help me!
Hi.
Sean.
Okay, so here's my thing with this whole scene. I don't have a child, and I definitely don't have a child that was kidnapped from me. But if your child was kidnapped from you as a baby and you see them as like a 10-year-old, why do you think they're not going to be scared of you? Why do you think they're not going to think you're a stranger? He was a literal baby when he got kidnapped. He has no idea who you are. He has never seen you a day in his life. And then it's like, my baby. And he's like, stranger danger. And you're like, what are you talking about? I'm your mother. You know, he doesn't think that. Why would he want to go anywhere with you? Anyway, that was always a beef I had with that scene. He's responding appropriately. If that was a real 10-year-old child, he would be responding appropriately to a strange woman coming up to him and being like, I'm your mother, open the door. I would be like, no, get away from me. Also, you're going to go open season. I do open season now pretty much every time. Just because I don't like the main story. When I first played Nuka World, I didn't realize that you had to like be a raider and basically raid all of your I worked so hard to get all these settlements up and running, and then you have to go like raid them, and I didn't like that. It didn't sit well with me. I did it because it was the storyline, but then every other time after that, I either just ignore everybody or I just do open season. Although open season is a pain. I only ever do it with, power armor and like a missile launcher or some fat man or something. It takes forever. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. So I don't think open season is like fun. Honestly, between Nuka World and Far Harbor, I play Nuka World far less than Far Harbor. Just because Nuka World, I think, has less story in it. Far Harbor has more. And yeah, I do enjoy Nuka World map. I wish there were more settlements. I think that'd be really cool. Anyway, I won't bore you with my opinion on Nuka World, but I'm glad you're doing it. You're finishing it.
S923, recall code Cirrus.
Ugh.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli.
I think that is appropriate.
Please try and keep an open mind.
Okay.
I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught.
Why? Because
with
I'm a
challenges.
woman?
Let's start anew. I am Father.
Hello, Father.
Welcome to the Institute.
Thank you.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
To me? Where's my son?
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
That's impossible.
Come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Makes sense. That's funny.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being, walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I think I get it. I don't get it.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths.
Human-like sense.
A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was
Synthetic
human
organics.
DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family.
Gross.
The synths, me, and you.
Gross. I don't want to be a relative to them.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father.
Is dead.
He never got to see you grow up.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't either.
What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my
Ice
parents
cold.
were. I accepted my situation.
Ice cold.
And that was that. With old age comes regret.
Collateral damage.
And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind.
I've heard enough. You're terrible.
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
No.
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know, and I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like.
Yes.
I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know about that.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I don't know.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
This is just like the
They've
Brotherhood.
all been notified of your arrival,
Meet everyone
of course.
quest. I hate this
Meet them,
quest.
and then we'll discuss what comes next.
So question. Hello, Father. Question. For Maxon to find out that Dance is a synth, I need to give the tape. Don't I need to give the holotape to them? Because isn't that where they find out? Like they go through the records, or how do they find that out? If I give it to Sturgis, Maxon won't find out. Or not. Ugh, I hate when I have to do things like in a specific way and I don't remember or know how things are triggered because I don't pay attention. We can still talk to Maxon about the Institute. Get out of here. SRB.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
So
People on the surface have got it
you
pretty
get the
bad.
synth guy
Makes me thankful for
just
being
by
down here.
getting up to this like second quest, right? The synth retention quest is like the second thing you do.
Operating at full capacity.
Right? So yeah, we should
Seriously think
be
of
able to
putting
meet
over
him.
robotics to knock some heads
Pardon me,
together.
ma'am.
What now?
They're dragging their feet
Excuse
on the
me,
targeting
I've got
package
reports to
upgrades I
deliver.
asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana?
It's
My
an honor
methods
to
get
meet you,
results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Okay. I need to meet you, sir.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction.
Hi,
I
Doc.
just wish it didn't
So.
happen so often.
Here you are.
Yep.
Justin Ayo, acting director of the
Ayo.
Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future.
As you
Despite
should.
your relation to Father,
I'm a stranger.
you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I have no
I'm
relationship.
sure you understand. There won't be any
I do.
issues, will there?
But no. But let's try to get some XP out of it.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
I am.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
To be fair, I wasn't invited in. I did break in, and I just didn't get killed. So...
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but
Different
they're
game setup?
machines.
Yeah.
As to why they're escaping?
Yeah.
That matter is currently
I'll
under
explain
investigation.
shortly.
Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned
I already
to operate
explained,
on the
but I'll
surface.
explain again shortly.
Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. Well, I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I don't know. I think a missile launcher?
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Okay. All right, let's go. What's in here? What's in here? Can we take all these things? Can we take all these things? Ooh, the black lab coat is pretty good.
Just heard from robotics. Sounds like the
Courser
updates
uniform
are
is
scheduled for
everywhere.
next month.
We should take them and put our people in them.
This is such bullshit. They're doing this just to piss me off.
Socials? Oh yeah, that's true.
Report, ma'am.
Hi, I stole Courser uniforms. All right, let's go. Next person, please. Oh, hey!
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune. Doc, they weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I don't know.
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
No.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye then.
Okay, goodbye. That's fine. All right, next person. Just give me my fast travel thingamabob, please.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Okay. Oh wait, it's Dr. Lee! Dr. Madison Lee.
Excuse me, Doctor? Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
That's fine.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders.
Thank you.
You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
That's all I wanted.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement.
No, there's the pipe.
In case the significance
Does she
is
not know
lost
about the
on
pipe?
you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
That's fine.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks. So wait, do we not even have to finish this? We can just go? What do you mean fast travel's unavailable? She just gave me fast travel. Did she not? Do I have to meet the other person? Or she was the last person I had to meet, and that's why. No. Let's go.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
We'll finish since we're right here. Oh, bioscience. With the gorillas?
You had time to examine my latest report.
Pardon me.
Hi.
Dr. Holdren's 10th Gorilla Project is showing promising results.
Hi.
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
This looks like the smallest little place ever for animals that are that big.
Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
Excuse
There's
me,
still
Doctor.
people, and
Welcome.
they're suffering.
So good to have you here.
We can at least
Dr.
admit
Clayton
that. It's
Holdren,
incredible.
head of the
After
Bioscience
all,
Division.
how
I
can we
can't
hope
wait
to
for you to see the
redefine
work we're
mankind?
doing.
Your name is
It's
Clayton.
truly amazing.
And you're a doctor? Are you 12?
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas.
I did,
They're really
yes.
just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
A pet project? That's amazing.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around.
Yes.
Or if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
No.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care then.
Now I can fast travel. Wonderful. Let's get out of here. Daddy Maxon,
Our
Daddy
latest
Maxon.
intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight.
What?
However,
Thank you.
you've secured passage to and from their facility,
Yeah, and a holotape.
which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans.
Yeah.
I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away.
Okay.
There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
Yeah, I just met her.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Yeah, James would be so disappointed.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off.
A giant robot?
That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Okay. Okay, so we can give them the holotape, which will tell them about Dance. So that's fine. Okay, so we can still do this. And then we can still get enough into the Institute to get the Synth Retention Bureau quest, and we can get the synth.
Due to increased radar activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily
It sounds like we owe
suspended.
you our gratitude for wiping out those monsters at Fort
Affected
Strong.
parties will have their leave
Now,
compensated at the next
did you have any
available opportunity.
documents for me?
That is all.
Or perhaps you were interested in aiding a research patrol?
No, I have this. Okay.
I found some technical documents for you.
These aren't technical documents. I don't have time for games, soldier. Come back when you've decided to take your duties more seriously.
Okay, well, I have a thing. Wait, no, that's Proctor Quinlan. Proctor Ingram. Who are we giving this to? Sorry, there's too many Proctors. Proctor Ingram. Well, I'm sorry. I got the first part right. He was rude. He's gonna pass up a cool holotape. Where's Proctor Ingram? Oh, downstairs on the ground. Downstairs. Bopping around Liberty Prime.
Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Secret Liberty Prime. You want to take the vertebrate down? We never take the vertebrate down. I always fast travel. Let's take the thing that we have, you know? All right.
Heard you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
Babysitting.
I'm not in power armor. I jumped before too, but I'm not in power armor.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxson gave you all of the details? Good luck, Knight.
Okay. All right, so now we leveled up. So now the Minutemen. So now we're not gonna go in with the Minutemen? Dance loved that. Dance, you love that? Do you want to talk to me about it at all? Do you want to tell me anything? No? Okay. So does that lock us out of going forward with the Minutemen? Let's pop back over to Sanctuary and talk to Sturgis and like tell him we gave the holotape to somebody else, I guess. Normally, I don't care how things happen. I don't care about the order. Where's Sturgis? He's not marked anymore. Is he a quest? He's not a quest. Aw. Sturge. Sturgis. I'm sorry. I gave the holotape away. I had an ulterior motive. I wanted to end the game with you guys through the pipe and everything. Hi, Sturgis.
You ought to be careful. I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
Let's trade some things.
We're done. He's a normal He's a normal settler with the signal interceptor plans.
Can it wait?
I'm sorry. I guess we're done. That makes me sad. Okay. We have 12 charisma. So we should be able to do this. All right, we should be able to,
I used to work
get
exclusively
this
on the
pretty
synth
well.
projects, but lately I prefer less animated pursuits.
All right, hello, psst.
Doctor. You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
Psst.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that.
I don't.
I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm not going to kill you.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
All right, here we go. Charisma 12. Don't fail me.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here.
Oh.
What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood's not like that at all.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Liberty Prime!
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
All right, here we go.
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Okay, you're very full of yourself, Dr. Madison Lee. Let's go talk to Father. Does he know I just did that? I'm so fast in this armor. When we start a new playthrough, I'm going to be so bummed because I'm not going to be this fast. Whee! Watch me go. Whee! How do we get back to Father? Oh, God. Oh, my God. I can't see at all. That's impossible. Talk to Father. Synth retention. Oh, is he going to give us a synth retention job right away? That would be nice. All right, I need to go up a stairs.
Why can't a synth be a person too? I don't really see the difference.
Why can't a synth be a person? Because they're not a person. It's a synth. Oh, hey, Sean. Oh, I got it on first try. Awesome. Hello.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
I think it's amazing and wonderful and fabulous.
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
All right.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
All right. We got that right away. We did that without having to give anything to the Brotherhood. We could have just done that. So I guess we're gonna do synth stuff for a while. We're gonna have Courser Guy for a little bit. Interesting. Interesting. You didn't miss anything. All right, dance.
You know what? Since we
Hey.
talked,
Awaiting your
I'm
command.
feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in
Paladin.
Sanctuary,
Is something amiss?
prepared for the future.
We should go our separate ways.
Affirmative. I'll see what I can do to make myself useful while you're gone. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam. All right, we're gonna send you right here so I know where to come get you. Please don't run away like Curie did.
This place is really coming together, huh?
I think
I can't take all the credit.
You can take none of the credit, Sturgis. I did all of this. Don't take any credit. Look at the gardens. The gardens are bustling.
Use a cigarette.
All the colors, so beautiful. Look at the clean
when you
road.
think you're safe, you're not.
This clean road, that's all me. I'm the one that downloaded the mod. All the lights and the generators, that's all me. Sturgis, you did nothing. Anyway. Where are we going? To this place. To Libertalia, where you don't want to wear power armor, because if you're like me, you're going to fall off one of those little bridges immediately and then sink to the bottom of the water and then have to walk back really slowly all the way back to the shore, and it's really inconvenient. Hello? Hi. Oh, hi. Just kill these guys?
I'm ready to move in, ma'am.
I've literally never had him as a companion in the entire time I've been playing this game.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
The Brotherhood is here.
I think we're being shadowed. Oh, no, you don't.
Are you gonna go after that vertebrate? Are you going after that vertebrate? I'm not gonna help with that.
Just drop, will you?
I have nothing to do with this. I would just like to say for the record, I am not participating. I do not stand for the actions of my robot friend. He's not even my friend. I just met him. Literally just met. I don't know him. Please don't shoot at me. Oh, they're dispatching. They're dispatching. Oh, there's a dog. They're running. Whoa, okay. they're getting back on. Or not. What is happening? 1 courser, 3 Brotherhood soldiers, 1 dog. Dog is running away. He can't die, right? He's an essential companion. Okay, well, are you also going to shoot raiders? Because that would be real helpful too. You know what? We can... Did the pilot just fall out of that vertibird? Did I see that correctly? We have no weapons because we left all our weapons at Sanctuary when we were doing the build glitch. We have no weapons. Oh no. But I don't want to leave this because I want this to play out. Uh-oh.
You'll run out of bullets at some point.
Oh my god! What is wrong with you? Jeez Louise, wait. That's a Brotherhood guy? Okay, Brotherhood guys are helping me.
Take no prisoners.
Where's the courser? Hello? Is he like down or something? Hi.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
Okay.
What do we know about this synth, Gabriel?
Designation B592 is holed up in the shack on top of the upended cargo ship. He's probably got his best fighters with him, so we should plan on heavy resistance. So, are you ready to go in?
Okay, things are happening. I'm not sure why we just got XP. I guess let's go.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am.
Okay, we did that. Now, can I go back to Sanctuary real quick and get all of my weapons? That veteran took like 2 shotgun blasts to the head and it did nothing. I don't think I have any flares. I think I got rid of all of them. What a weird thing. Okay, so. Weapons. Okay, get rid of this. We don't need that. I want to have I want to have my nocturnal shish kebab. My cheaty shotgun, my triple barrel missile launcher, and some kind of Some kind of rifle, I guess. I don't know. I'll probably never use it. Take that guy with us. Should we take a laser weapon? Okay, okay, okay. I think that's good. Oh, there he is. All right, he's there. Okay. Now we'll hop back over. Can fast travel right to Libertalia. All right. Let's go. So, I wonder if the Brotherhood will still be there. He's going to be hostile against the Brotherhood, unfortunately. Where's the synth? Hello? The synth? Okay, the Brotherhood's back. Alright, I mean, I'll take the help. I don't know where the guy is that we're supposed to have. But I'll take the help. All the work they did. There we go.
That's it.
Nice. Don't mind me, just looting around.
Sweet.
Task. We're in a state. Everyone's dead. This is great. Very handy. All right. Gotta figure out the way to go. Little maze here. All right. I'll get to you, ma'am. I'll get to you, ma'am. Tough. Alright, fortunately we did not fast travel with the synth, I guess, or he is elsewhere. Unfortunate, unfortunate.
Give up now? I'll make it quick.
Oh my god. Well, I'm tough. Y'all got crates everywhere, though. Very handy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright, so we don't want to kill the synth. Ideally, we want to...
Hold up a moment, ma'am. There's something important I need to tell you.
What is it?
I'm going to give you B592's reset code.
Yeah, that's what we're
If
gonna
he
do.
hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71
Why can't you say it?
Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
That's a lot to remember. Why can't he say it? He already remembers it. I don't remember it. I already forgot. Reset code B61. Look, it's Le Fusil Terribilis. Terribilis.
Yes.
This was my favorite shotgun before I download. If we didn't have this cheaty shotgun, this would be our new weapon. This would be our new weapon. I love that shotgun. Actually, you know what? Just for old time's sake. But you just can't argue with 247 damage. Alright, are we in like the special captain's bedroom? We have some lore here. Gabriel, delete. How to delete old files. How... It's funny. Okay. Where are we going? We have to go up. Ah. Up. Can I... What do we do? Okay. It was rather low. It was rather low on the thing.
Well
Judging
done.
by your gear, I'm
Very
gonna
impressive.
guess you two are agents
Just
of the
like
Institute.
me.
So,
Made it to the
tell
top.
me, is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592 initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Boss? Are you okay? Gabriel!
I can't. I'm sorry. God, these guys are tough. You're right. This is a pretty big fight. Here you go.
Nice work, ma'am.
You're welcome.
I'll take the synth back. This
Okay.
is X688. Ready to relay with reclaimed synth B592.
Good lord. How did you get up there? We did a good job, y'all. Where's fake Sean? Father, where's fake Sean? What'd you do with my baby? Hey, got your guy back.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
I feel like a rogue person can do the same damage.
Why do you care what happens on the surface? You're in your own world down here.
Because there are forces on the surface that could pose a threat to us, and only a fool ignores a possible threat. We might diminish that danger by correcting the false perception that we intend some great harm to mankind. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome.
Thank you.
Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
I remember not being quite pleased, and it kind of is mid. They're right here.
When you're finished here, ma'am, Father wants to see you. Yes, ma'am?
Okay, we can't talk to him.
A successful mission on all counts, ma'am.
All right. We're gonna look up when How to make X688 your companion. He can be recruited after completing Institute and Mankind Redefined. How's this gonna work? We need to max out Dance. We need to max out Dance first. Are we gonna have to finish this with the Institute in order to get this companion perk? Huh. This is becoming complicated. Let's go talk to Maxon, who I'm gonna assume is still up here. Yeah. Okay, I got Dr. Lee back. Oh, hey.
Excuse me,
word that
Elder
Dr. Lee
Maxon.
is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. It's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
When do you find out Dance is a synth? Are we sure that his affinity is locked behind that quest?
All bands nominal.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
Hey, Ingram.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram. Do you remember that holotape of Institute data I gave you? I really need it back.
I'd appreciate knowing why you want me to hand over highly sensitive data first.
Oh, because I need it for the Minutemen.
I'd like to share the holotape with the Minutemen. I think they need it as badly as we do.
I'm not sure why you trust them with it, but it's up to you. After all, you're the one who got it in the first place. Here's the original. Already made myself a copy.
Okay.
I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
So we can finish it with the Minutemen. Oh my god, what's happening?
He seems to feel it's pretty important.
Important is an understatement. We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. I hope it's worth it. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Hello. Hello, my friend.
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
Okay.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I'll get you stuff.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Why is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Okay. Where is she? Did she just... She's just on the Pridwin, right? Yeah, she's just hanging on the Pridwin. All right. Cool. This is a good use of my time. Just going up and talking to Dr. Lee. Can you just like message her? Do you guys not have some kind of like messaging system? I feel like you would. You're very advanced. Look, I love to look at in the background. Anyway, sorry.
By Elder Maxon's orders.
Where is she? She's hanging out on the main area?
Attention. Bravo 6-4, report to Armor Bay 2. Bravo 6-4 to Armor Bay 2.
In my experience, hotshots and big
hey.
end up with closed
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
I am.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
It's not a mistake.
Why won't you help us with Liberty Prime?
I originally left the Brotherhood because I was tired of being stepped on and used. First, there was the water purification project, designed to freely benefit the entire capital wasteland. Even though the Brotherhood allowed it to be activated, they wanted to control it. But that wasn't enough. They forced me to help design Liberty Prime. Turned my work into a weapon of war. I had enough, so I left. It's as simple as that.
Well...
Help us end the Institute's greed.
All those people dying in the Commonwealth while I was surrounded by food, medicine, and comfort.
Yeah.
How could I be so blind to the Institute's greed? Oh, you really know how to push my buttons.
I do.
You? Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Okay. Let's go back down there, I guess. We did it. We didn't even need a speech check. We're gonna have to finish up the stream soon, guys, because I have to get up super early for work tomorrow. I'm doing like a special thing. It's very far away. That's not my normal. That's not my normal drive.
On any of the Commonwealth scum can be fixed.
And my normal time, so.
Fatal.
Fortunately, I have to wake up very early. So we can't stream over tonight.
Oh god. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Okay.
Proctor.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Yeah. Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Okay.
Sure. Anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Okay. Cool. Hooray! We did it. Good job, guys. That's why we hoard everything.
Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
Proctor Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done.
Yep.
Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs, the same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's air force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
She's right.
Of course she's right. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're asking you to do. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
All right.
Rearming Prime with nukes should get him back to full fighting potential.
I'd gladly...
Well, we're gonna go with Dance. I mean, there's no reason not to go with Dance at this point. So we're gonna go back and get Dance.
You lay down my life.
But I believe that's where we'll end it for tonight. We'll start this tomorrow night, right where we left off. And try to figure out this messy situation we're in. We still haven't gotten Hancock yet, but that's like... He's fine. We'll just do that later. He doesn't matter. But we'll need to get our power armor. We'll need to get Dance. Coming up. So I will see y'all later. Thank you for coming by. And Maxim picture? Yeah, I'm gonna get the pinup Maxim picture. Where someone has drawn him shirtless. That's what I get. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for coming by. Have a great rest of your night. Bye, everybody.